Here you see me in deep contemplation because I have no idea how to approach my creativity project. My name is Ty Kinnear, and this is my creative confidence approach to this project. So this is my HBDI assessment. I am very green, like very, very, very green. So first, I kind of thought might as well try to stray away from that a little bit. Red is my low, so that's what I'm focusing on. But why not do some jumping jacks and kind of do something impractical and random? This was before a business frat event that I was going to go to for PSE, and I just decided to do some jumping jacks, and I got it on video for you. And speaking of impractical things, I had no idea that I was going to go to this hockey game, and I just decided to go with some friends, and I felt like that was very against the green, against being organized, being prepared, being um, very structured, and so I just decided to kind of go for it. And I think that this is a goal that's Ben, and it'll pan to me. But this kind of reflects on Red as well. So this is the first thing that I did for Red. I wrote a bunch of letters to 8 people. I got 6 responses, which you will see at the end of this time lapse of me writing all of them. This was a very interesting experience for me because I reach out to all these people on a regular basis, but something about seeing their response to just some general appreciation was very cool to me. I think it's very interesting to kind of see how people react to stuff like this because it truly shows that it makes a difference. And even though this was for a project, they were still just so touched by the effort that I made, and I thought that was really cool and very pertaining to the expressive side of Red. And so moving on, I wanted to touch on the communicative side of the Red category, and so I met a guy named Mike Grady outside of Buffalo Wild Wings, and we were talking about why we were there and how fun the UFC thing would be. And so next, I did the door holding, which I saw as empathetic. This is a time lapse of me holding the door, and I just thought it was really cool because I started and I thought it was super awkward, but then a few people came up and had actual genuine conversations with me, some that I really didn't know well at all, and I thought that was very interesting. And the last part of Red is emotional, so I don't have any footage of this, but I did have a very deep conversation with a guy that I don't know too well, really just kind of we live in the same dorm, but we don't know each other that well. And so we kind of really got into a deep conversation about our emotional feelings, and it really kind of hit harder than even if I would have had that conversation with one of my close friends. Although this was extremely brief recap of all that I did for this project, it was a lot of work and overall effort to live like a Red and do all these activities to my best ability. And I think the most important thing that I learned is putting yourself in situations where you are not as comfortable can yield some of the best results. I may have made 3 friends by holding the door open for 30 minutes, something that I would probably dread doing any other time. But I saw it on the thing and I thought it was interesting, and it ended up yielding some good results. So I think really just to put yourself out there and don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to be impractical. Even though I'm very far green, if you can find a way to kind of counteract that, it's going to make you stronger as an overall person. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate you viewing this documentation of my creative confidence journey.